Yo, what's going on, guys? So it's Saturday, currently 8:15 p.m. I am down the street from Martin's Bar. My homie Ruko needed to take the day off, and he does Fridays and Saturdays. It's my first time covering for him on a Saturday, and I've never spun here on a Saturday. I covered him once on a Friday though, and it was cool. It was a chill little crowd. Some of you guys may have followed me on Instagram, which you can at AndyMac.dj. You might have seen the flyer. I made a quick little flyer today. So yeah, hopefully tonight's alright. This place starts at 9. The thing about this place, so you gotta set up sounds. There's already a subwoofer here. I have cables, stands. I got two 10-inch altos. And the reason I have 10-inch altos is because the sub that they have here is a seismic audio sub. It's a little older, but that thing actually hits pretty well. But I'm gonna unpack. I'm gonna be using an NS7 tonight. Boy Ruko told me that it was gonna be here, so hopefully it's here. You know what I mean? And then yeah, I'll show you guys how it is. I had a gig log at Martin's Bar a long time ago, but I didn't get much footage. But it's changed a little bit since then, especially the booth. So yeah, I'll show you guys after I'm all set up. Peace. All right, guys. So this is gonna be the setup for tonight. You can see these two altos. Well, you can barely see them. This is the NS7 right here. See, I don't know if you can see that, but DJ Ruko, yes. NS7, messed around with it for a while when they were big. I had a lot of homies who had them. I'm gonna be running on Serato DJ now. I've never fucked with the NS7 on Serato DJ, so hopefully it crashes, or hopefully it crashes now. Hopefully it doesn't crash. And if it does, I got my phone ready to play a mix or something. That's one tip I could definitely give you guys. Have your phone ready, or have your, a mix on your phone or something. Some people say, put some music on your phone or whatever. And yeah, a couple songs on your phone would be dope, but I suggest you also put a mix on there, because say you put a 10-minute mix on there or a 20-minute mix on there that you made, you know exactly what's on the mix, and not only that, that gives you a little bit more time if you need it to fix whatever you need. And yeah, say if something absolutely went wrong and you couldn't fix whatever it was, you have like 20-30 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me. I got itch as well though, so hopefully not. NS7 is cool. I actually like the NS7 1 now, especially because since the NS7 2 came out, you could pick up an NS7 1 for like 5 or 6. I'm still waiting until they drop to like 3 till I pick one up. But yeah, you can see these two altos. They're both on, just the light on the other one doesn't work. This is the tour of the place. It looks really long, and that's basically what it is. So play it by ear with experience or whatever. We have that sub down there, which you can't see because it's crazy dark in here. But hopefully I'll be able to get some more stuff for you. Maybe walk you to the back, these bathrooms, and yeah. So in the parking lot, I had to move my car. Parking space came up that's a little closer, just a tad bit, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If your homies need you to cover, it's good for you to cover. Even though sometimes you might be nervous. Like, I've never spun here on a Saturday. I've never even been here on a Saturday. So I have no idea what to expect, but it's all about the experience. Now you might think, you have 2 small speakers and that's a long place. It's not gonna sound right. But to be honest, I never took a class like in audio engineering and shit like that, but it's common sense, and common sense tells me to go with what I'm experienced with. And throughout my experience and using them already and testing them out, they sound nice. For some reason, those 2 10-inch monitors just sound beautiful inside there, and it fills the venue very nicely. Plus I have them a little higher than usual, just in case it does get packed tonight, which I'm not sure. I don't know how the crowd is on Saturday. So yeah, so if you got a buddy who needs you to cover for them, even if they're willing to leave their piece of gear there, go for it. That's very generous, because not a lot of DJs would actually one, let you cover for them and then leave their gear there for you. So that shows trust, you know what I mean? So I don't know. So would you let me trust it? Would you trust me with your gear? I don't know. Would you leave your mixer, your turntables, or your MIDI controller there and let me use it without you around? I don't know. So yeah, I'll see you guys inside. I'll try to get some footage. Peace. Just starting off, the door's just barely open.
Where the rappers begin, they know from.
What's going on, guys? So I'm in the man cave. It's like 2 something in the morning. Just got home. Tonight was actually a good night. It wasn't jam packed, as you'll probably see from the footage. I wasn't able to get all kinds of footage, or I didn't really like to record for a long time, only because I felt like a creep, and there wasn't that many people on the dance floor, and I don't want them to look up at me, and I'm, clearly recording them with my phone. Quick little story though. I'm not upset about this situation. I'm going to talk about it because I feel it's it's gonna happen. It's probably happened to every DJ, and it probably will happen to every DJ. At the end of the day, you can't please everybody. Martin's Bar is a walking crowd, right? Right next door, there's a very popular bar as well. What I like to do in a situation where there's a walk-in, it's a walking crowd for the most part. Whoever gets there early, I try to drop hits, only to keep them there, to keep their attention there, to keep them being like, whoa, this guy's playing a lot of good music. So I was dropping hits early, like around 10:30. So this group of girls came in. I want to say about 4 or 5 girls, and one guy came in around like 10:30. And I was playing mostly hip hop and top 40, but for the most part hip hop and older hip hop songs, only because that's the type of crowd that was there. I did play a little bit of house. I did play a little bit of up tempo, but for the most part, most of the night I played hip hop. So they seem like they're enjoying themselves. I got a couple of them to get up and dance. Now you'll see from the footage, it wasn't a jam-packed dance floor or whatever. But for the most part, I got them, I could see them singing along to songs and dancing in their seats, or, getting up and dancing. At 12:45, about, this big group of people who happened to be, white, came in from a party bus, right? So I was like, oh snap, you know, it's 12:45. I got about 45 minutes left in the night. Theoretically, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off, you know, how I usually finish off and coax out the night. You know, it's kind of routine. So they come in while I was playing hip hop, and they seemed like a fun, you know, group of people. And they came in and they started dancing right away. So you know, I hit them up with a little bit, you know, more hip hop, a little bit more hip hop, right, just to keep everybody dancing. And it was about like 1 o'clock, 1:10. And I changed up the music a little bit. I believe I went from the wobble to I think I just cut out and went to Baby Got Back. So, you know, I built it up with Baby Got Back, and then from there I went to Tootsie Roll. And then from there I went to Journey. So at that time it's about like 1:15ish, right? I go to Journey, and then a white girl comes up to me and requests Timber. Everybody's loving Journey. Everybody's singing fucking Don't Stop Believing. Even, you know, that group of people that I was talking about earlier. So I played Timber, and towards the end of Timber, I'm about to go into a little bit of Don Omar to finish off the night, and you know, a little bit. I was gonna go a little bit house and then just coax it out. So at the end of Timber, one of the girls from that group that came in earlier, that was there for a long time, came up to me and said, hey, why all of a sudden when white people get here you change up the music? Now think about it. For about 2.5 hours I was playing strictly hip-hop, mostly hip-hop just for them, and I played a good, you know, a little bit of hip-hop for the people who so happen to be white. And I literally only played 2 songs that I guess you could consider more of a white person song, which doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And you know, to be honest, that group of girls did come up to, or one of them in particular kept coming up to me for a request, and I believe I only played one of her requests because the songs that she was asking were these, you know, random songs off these random mixtapes. I usually tell them the same thing. Hey, look, if I got it and I get a chance to play it, then I can. But you know, I even cut some corners just to play Drunken Love for her. You know, I had to make some type of transition in order to go into there, because Drunken Love was at 70 BPM, and I think at the time I was like at 95. Yeah, I guess they're upset and they left. I seen them walk out. And I guess they told one of the security guards that I was a sucky DJ because I changed up the music all of a sudden when the white people get there. So yeah, that's a quick story, and that'll probably happen to any DJ, or has happened to any DJ that I know of. At the end of the day, you can't please them all, and you gotta be able to please everybody. Is it their fault for being mad? No. You know, they're drunk. Probably didn't want to hear Journey, even though they sang along to it, or they didn't want to hear Timber. They felt some type of way for whatever reason. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you know, it looked like they had a good time, and I don't know if they're. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not tripping over it. Just thought I'd share that though. Overall, it's probably gonna be a long ass video, and next week hopefully I'll record Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for you guys as well. So yeah, it's starting to pick up, and hope you guys had a good time, and hope you guys had a great weekend. So I'll see y'all on the next video. Stay tuned, because I do have some shit coming up for you. Peace. Andy Mac, motherfucker.